We are currently in Memphis, and we're going to have a night out.
Hitting the bars, having some drinks.
Mostly probably Beale Street. This one's just off Beale Street. It's going to be our first stop today.
Yeah, the old Dominick Distillery, I believe it's mostly a whiskey distillery, but they have other stuff as well. It is on the Tennessee Whiskey Trail. It's the only one kind of in the western half of the state, and I've got 8 or 9 of them, so I'm happy to give another punch here.
As soon as you walk in, you're greeted with the bar. But look at these bar stools.
They look like the best bar stools ever.
Yeah, they look like amazing. And you got your Poku Chuck for check it in. I wish our local bar could get these chairs.
Oh my God. Scott, get on it.
On the menu, they have 3 different flights. We decided to go with the dark side. And all of them are really, really nice. I think the cask, which is a 121 proof, was really surprising.
Incredibly smooth for that high alcohol. Also, the bartender walked us through all the liquors. It was a really cool experience.
Up next, we decided to get an old fashioned. I went with the Elvis pick, which was peanut butter, and then you got banana syrup and chocolate bitters. I definitely tasted the peanut butter.
Yeah, it's a peanut butter infused bourbon.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And you went with a classic old fashioned, and that's a good old fashioned.
Yeah, their prices here are really not bad. To go to a distillery and get a really nice cocktail like this for $10, that's pretty good.
Finishing up here with the $4 beer specials.
I mean, it's a distillery. I feel better going with a cocktail or another flight, but you can't pass up a $4 donut beer.
No, I went with the Interstellar Mosh, which is a really good raspberry sour here.
Both good.
And then he went with the donut stout, the Space Bird. I also like the can art.
Yeah.
And here it is, Beale Street, the famous street in Memphis for drinks and bars.
Yeah, we're going to go 1 block over before we hop on to Beale Street because there's a place I want to check out.
Up next is the Flying Saucer Draft Emporium. We entered, and they probably have about 50 beers on tapped or so. I'm drinking a Meddlesome beer, very light beer, but really good. And then you are drinking a New Belgium Honey Orange Triple.
Fantastic.
It is really, really good. And one thing I do like is that all around the bar, they have like collectible china or so. I'm not sure, but it is fascinating to look at all the different pieces. I do love their chalkboard of just landed and upcoming drafts. And then their paper menu has different categories, and the blue is their local beers. And there's so many different categories.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have to replenish this like multiple times a day.
You decided to go with one of your favorite beers ever, which I have pretty far high ranked on Untapped.
They have a Founders Rubaeus on Nitro. It's like a raspberry beer with the frothiness. It is incredible.
It is also very interesting to watch it settle. Yeah. Like after they pour it. For dinner, we got a Big Dipper, which is pretty much a French dip. Looks amazing. And also, we learned that these plates on the ceiling, if someone joins their loyalty program and drinks 250 different beers, they get a plate. And if you notice, some of the plates have different colors in it. For every additional 250.
Did multiple times, you get different colors.
Yeah. And we are officially on Beale Street.
It is Friday night, so might as well check in at Jerry the King Lawler, the king of Memphis, Tennessee, to see if SmackDown's on his bar.
Update, SmackDown was not on. They have 2 TVs out, 2 TVs playing basketball. But we did get a beer, and they have a band. They do have a lot of different memorabilia, and something from 2013, which is younger than when we started dating. Very odd. They have a lot of pictures of different WWE stars. Some of them autographed and some are not. And they have like a John Cena autograph that's not behind glass.
I do like how they have all like Jerry the King Lawler stuff behind the band. And then one poster that just says Otis.
They do have a throne, and then here is the John Cena autographs. Right here, not behind glass. I believe this is the biggest souvenir drink we've ever gotten, with a 1 gallon bucket at Silky O'Sullivan's. It's a $5 cover charge, and they do have a dueling pianos. And I believe you may see goats in the backyard. In the back patio, they do have goats and another live band. He's sitting on like a cooler, an ice chest, and that one's eating. I'm sad I missed the piano on fire. He did light his piano on fire. 2 hours later, it is empty. After 2 hours drinking, we are back on Beale Street. And this is what it looks like at night. The street is partly shut down. And there's a lot of neon lights. Neon lights? Yes. Up next, we're gonna get Wet Willie's. The Chocolate Thunder was currently out, so we went with Monkey Shine with a little bit of attitude improvement. Decided to sit on the street while people watching and drinking our drink. I absolutely love this sign. Up next is Ghost River Brewing Company. So we just walked in at 11:20, and they told us it was closed, even though the sign says that they're open till midnight. Wah, wah, wah. We found our way to the Peabody. Unfortunately, the ducks are currently in the penthouse.
Yeah, we missed it by 6 hours.
We missed it by 6 hours, according to Pat. There you go. We're going home now.
There we go. That was our drinking adventure in Memphis, Tennessee. A fun evening indeed. If you have somewhere you really like going to in Memphis for drinks, let me know in the comments section below. Could be a bar, a brewery, anything. I'm always interested in finding new places to go and explore. Now, I had a really fun time. I think the distillery was my favorite stop. That craft beer bar, that was really cool as well. And hey, man, I have never drank in a gallon of booze while looking at goats, and I don't know how many places you could do that besides Memphis, Tennessee. All right, thank you very much for watching this video.